The Wedding Planner's Ravang. Betrayal and Revenge Narrative, 60 minutes. Picture this. It's your wedding day. You've spent $150,000 and an entire year of your life planning the perfect ceremony. 300 guests are seated inside a cathedral decorated with thousands of white roses. The groom is standing at the altar, nervous but excited. And then the wedding planner walks in and announces that the bride has something to say. Something that will destroy not just the wedding, but the groom's entire life. This is the story of Emma Rodriguez, a wedding planner who witnessed the ultimate betrayal, and how she spent 6 months crafting a revenge so perfect, so elegant, that it became legendary in the wedding industry. Emma Rodriguez had been planning weddings for 8 years. She was known throughout Los Angeles as the go-to planner for high-end, flawless ceremonies. Her events were featured in magazines, her social media following exceeded 200,000 people, and her client list included celebrities, politicians, and tech millionaires. But Emma wasn't successful just because she was organized and creative. She was successful because she genuinely cared about love. She believed in the couples she worked with. She celebrated their happiness and poured her heart into making their special day perfect. Every bride who hired Emma became part of her extended family. That's why, when Michael and Victoria hired her in January, Emma was thrilled. Michael was a successful real estate developer, charming and confident. Victoria was a social media influencer, beautiful, warm, and full of excitement. They seemed perfect together, and their budget was substantial. They wanted the wedding of the century, and they wanted Emma to create it. For 6 months, Emma worked closely with the couple. She toured venues, helped Victoria choose her dress, tasted cakes, and selected flowers. She became their confidant, their therapist, their friend. Victoria shared everything with her: how she met Michael, how he proposed, how excited she was to start their life together. Emma had no idea that while she was planning Michael's wedding to Victoria, Michael was planning something else entirely. The truth revealed itself on a quiet Tuesday afternoon in July. Emma was at Michael's office finalizing venue details when his assistant stepped away from her desk. Emma needed to update the guest list, and Michael's computer was open. She sat down to look for the spreadsheet he'd promised to send. Instead, she found a folder labeled Vegas. Curious, she clicked. Inside were photos from a trip Michael had taken 3 months earlier. The same weekend he claimed he was attending a real estate conference in San Francisco. But these photos weren't from a conference. They showed Michael standing in a Las Vegas wedding chapel next to a blonde woman in a white dress. They showed him exchanging vows. They showed him kissing her. They showed him signing a marriage certificate. Emma checked the date. March 18th. 3 months earlier. While Victoria was trying on wedding dresses, Michael had been marrying someone else. Emma leaned back, her mind racing. Michael wasn't just cheating. He was already married. His upcoming wedding wasn't just immoral. It was illegal. It was bigamy. It was fraud. She could have confronted him immediately. She could have called Victoria and ended everything right then. But Emma knew how men like Michael operated. He was rich, charming, and ruthless. He would deny everything, shift blame, and walk away untouched. No. Confrontation wasn't enough. Michael hadn't just betrayed Victoria. He'd betrayed Emma too. He'd made her an unwitting accomplice in his deception. And for that, he needed to face consequences. Emma had 6 months until the wedding. 6 months to plan the perfect revenge. From that moment on, Emma continued planning the wedding as if nothing had changed. In fact, she became even more dedicated. She suggested upgrades, enhancements, and luxury additions. The budget ballooned from $150,000 to $250,000. Michael approved everything. But Emma documented every detail. Every email. Every payment. Every contract. She wasn't just planning a wedding anymore. She was building a case. She also began researching Michael's secret wife. Her name was Amber. Amber was a cocktail waitress Michael met during a trip to Las Vegas. Their relationship lasted 48 hours and ended in a drunken wedding at a small chapel. Afterward, Michael disappeared. Amber hadn't heard from him since. Emma tracked her down and arranged a meeting under the guise of market research. Amber wasn't manipulative or malicious. She was hurt, confused, and angry. Michael had promised her a future and then vanished. Emma told Amber everything. About Victoria. About the upcoming wedding. About Michael's lies. Then Emma made her an offer. If Amber helped expose the truth, Emma would help protect her legally and financially. She would connect her with a lawyer and make sure Michael couldn't escape responsibility. Amber didn't hesitate. She agreed. The wedding was scheduled for December 23rd. A cathedral ceremony. Over 300 guests. A $12,000 custom gown. Emma arranged for the ceremony to be live-streamed. Victoria's followers were eager to watch, and Michael believed it would be good publicity. What he didn't know was that Emma had arranged for a very special viewer to be present. Amber arrived in Los Angeles 2 days before the wedding. Emma rehearsed every detail with her. A lawyer was prepared. Documentation was ready. The morning of the wedding arrived with perfect weather. The cathedral overflowed with white roses. The guests took their seats. Michael stood at the altar, confident and unaware. Everything was exactly as Emma planned. At 3 o'clock, the ceremony began. Victoria walked down the aisle, radiant and smiling. The priest spoke about love, honesty, and commitment. Guests watched in awe. Tens of thousands followed along on the live stream. Then the priest asked the traditional question. If anyone objected to the marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace. Silence filled the cathedral. That's when Emma stepped forward. She spoke calmly and clearly. She said there was something the groom needed to explain before the ceremony continued. Michael's expression shifted instantly. Confusion turned to fear. Emma told him she knew about Vegas. She knew about Amber. She knew about the marriage certificate. Then she turned to Victoria. She apologized. And she told her the truth. Michael was already married. The cathedral erupted. Guests gasped. Phones rose into the air. Victoria stood frozen as the reality set in. Then Emma made her final move. She invited Amber to come forward. A side door opened. Amber walked in, calm and steady, wearing a simple white dress. She looked directly at Michael and said, "Hi. Remember me? Your wife." Michael tried to deny everything. He claimed it wasn't legal. He claimed it was a mistake. But Amber had the certificate. The photos. The messages. A lawyer stepped forward and confirmed the truth. The wedding could not continue. The live stream exploded. The story went viral within hours. Michael's reputation collapsed. His business suffered. Legal consequences followed. He left Los Angeles in disgrace. Victoria handled the betrayal with dignity. She thanked Emma publicly and stepped away to heal. Amber filed for annulment and, with Emma's guidance, built a successful career of her own. Emma became a symbol of integrity in the wedding industry. Her business flourished. Her story changed how planners protected their clients. Emma never regretted what she did. She learned that revenge doesn't have to be cruel. It can be honest. It can be just. It can protect the innocent. Years later, Victoria married a man who valued truth above all else. Amber built a thriving business. Emma trained a new generation of ethical planners. And every year, on December 23rd, Emma received a message from Victoria. "Thank you for saving my life. Happy anniversary of the day everything changed." Emma would smile, remembering the chaos, the courage, and the truth. Because sometimes, the most elegant revenge is simply telling the truth.